Allow us to extend a hearty welcome to all our fans between Indianapolis and the New York Mets. I'm Jack Merluzzi, and I'll be your commentator today. And now the game is going to start.
Please also welcome the New York Mets. And now let's...
Here's the starting lineup for Indianapolis. Playing shortstop, Joey. Catching today is Minix. Starting for Indianapolis is last season's leading strikeout pitcher, Paulie. Riding an 8-game hitting streak is now at the plate.
Castillo. Second.
There's the first pitch, and it's a strike! That ball bounced off his glove. Out! One away. Castillo is retired on an infield grounder. Angel Pugan has been in top form as a batter this season.
Fielder.
Count 0-1. It's a strike. Strikeout! Carlos Beltran has been in top form as a batter this season. He's currently in third place in this season's home run race. Pitch is out in this situation. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. The Mets, 0. Indianapolis, 0. The Mets' starting lineup looks like this. Starting for the Mets is last season's leading strikeout pitcher, Orlando Hernandez. Indianapolis are now up to bat. Kester has been in top form as a batter this season. Riding a 4-game hitting streak is now at the plate. That ball curved to the left side, foul ball. Just a bit low and outside, ball, count 1-1. That one clearly missed the strike zone, ball, count 2-1. Swing and a miss. He swung too soon on that one. Swing and a miss, strike three. He retires the leadoff batter with a strikeout. Count 0-1. Just outside, caught looking, strikeout. Just missed the outside corner for a ball. Count 1-1. He got around on that one. This will be close. Fair or foul? Foul. That one clearly missed the strike zone. Ball. The count is even. There's the next pitch. He was jammed, but still hit the ball. Now the go-ahead runner is on with 2 outs. Terry has been in top form as a batter this season. Riding a 7-game hitting streak is now at the plate. He's behind in the count. Swing and a miss, strike three. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. At the end of the first inning, Indianapolis, 0, the Mets, 0. We are going to face the number 4, 5, and 6 batters this inning. Carlos Delgado has been in top form as a batter this season. Inside corner for a strike. He's behind in the count. Goes after it, but comes up empty. Strike three. Next up, Ryan Church.
Ryan Church, right field.
Here we go, the first pitch. Can he battle back? Kester got that one. 2 away. Our next batter, John Buck.
John Buck, catcher.
Here we go, the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Just gets the outside corner for a strike. Caught looking at a pitch up in the zone. That's how you do it. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We enter the bottom of the second inning. The Mets, 0. Indianapolis, 0. Indianapolis are now up to bat. He already has 2 walk-off hits this season.
Fielder. Foul ball.
He let that one go by. It's a ball. Ball. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Going to the opposite field. It's a base hit to the outfield. The go-ahead runner is on with no outs. Williams has been in top form as a batter this season. He already has 3 walk-off hits this season. Oh, passed ball. The batter advances to second. That ball curved to the right side. Foul ball. Line drive to center field. He got it. Frank is going back to second from halfway. Minix, who is in his second year in the big leagues, is now up to bat. It's a strike. Thrown to third. Safe at third. The ruling is a fielder's choice. Joey, who is in his third year in the big leagues, is now up to bat. Ground ball going between shortstop and third. Out. In the batter's box is the pitcher, Paulie. That one clearly missed the strike zone. Ball. Count 1-0. Too low. Ball. Count 2-0. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. The count is even. There's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the end of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left on base. At the end of the second inning, Indianapolis 0, the Mets 0. The Mets are now up to bat. He's behind in the count 0-2. Pitch is out in this situation, count 1-2. He couldn't even react to that pitch. Next at bat, Juan Castro.
Shortstop.
Strike on a ball up around the letters. He put that first pitch right in there. Ground ball to the left of third. Out. 2 away. Castro is retired on an infield grounder. Next up, Orlando Hernandez.
Pitcher.
Down low, just missed. Ball. Fly ball down the left foul line. Frank goes back. There's a hit. The batter is going for second. The batter stops at second base. Hernandez gets a double down the left field foul line. The Mets might just get the first run of the game here. Riding an 8-game hitting streak is now at the plate.
Castillo.
Count 0-1. He's behind in the count. Goes after it, but comes up empty. Strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We enter the bottom of the third inning. The Mets. They are leading off in this inning from the top of their batting lineup. Kester has been in top form as a batter this season. Riding a 4-game hitting streak is now at the plate. Count 0-2. Pulled inside. This one lands in the stands. Foul. Great catch! How about first? That's it for an infield base hit. A runner with great speed is on base. That one clearly missed the strike zone. Ball. Runner goes! He took a huge cut. Safe at second. That's a stolen base. Inside out, going left. They're sending it back to home plate. Indianapolis put the first run on the scoreboard. Indianapolis get 2 consecutive hits. Liner to center field. Terry has been in top form as a batter this season. Riding a 7-game hitting streak is now at the plate. It's a strike. He let that one go by. It's a ball. It's a strike. He got around on that one. Foul. Swings and misses. He's gone. Frank got a single in his last at-bat. He already has 2 walk-off hits this season. Indianapolis could stretch their lead here. Upstairs a bit high, ball. Infield pop-up. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Williams has a chance to increase their lead. He already has 3 walk-off hits this season. That's a strike. Down low, just missed, ball. That's a strike. Count 1 and 2. The count is 2-2. Here's the next pitch. Relay to second. Send it home. Indianapolis get another run. Williams batting in the clutch gets a hit to right field. A little high and outside for a ball. Count 1 and 0. Count 2 and 1. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Castro caught that one. There's the third out. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. Indianapolis 2, the Mets 0. And we're going into the 4th inning. Angel Pugan has been in top form as a batter this season. Count 1 and 1. Count 2 and 1. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. He swung too soon on that one. The count is even. Here comes the next pitch. Swings and misses. He's gone. Carlos Beltran has been in top form as a batter this season. He went down swinging on his first at-bat. This one lands in the stands. Foul. Caught looking. That's how you do it. 1, 2, 3. Carlos Delgado has been in top form as a batter this season. He went down swinging on his first at-bat. He's behind in the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We enter the bottom of the 4th inning. The Mets 0, Indianapolis 2. There's a timeout on the field. The Mets are putting in a new pitcher. Helfrey, here's another pitching change.
Mike Helfrey.
Strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled inside. It's a base hit to the outfield. This one will be in there for extra bases. batter stops on second. Joey gets a double down the left field foul line. We have a runner on second with no outs. In the batter's box is the pitcher, Paulie. Runner on second goes. Thrown to third, safe at third. The ruling is a fielder's choice. Kester got a single in his last at-bat. Send it home. The ruling is a fielder's choice. It's a strike. He put that first pitch right in there. Pitch is out in this situation. He pulled that one well. It's a fair ball just inside the right field line. Missed. They're sending it back to home plate. And the second base runner comes home. That's the second run this inning for Indianapolis. Pulled inside. Throws to second. How about first? Close call, but he's safe. Terry has been in top form as a batter this season. Riding a 7-game hitting streak is now at the plate. Foul ball. That ball was hit off the end of the bat. Foul. That ball was hit off the end of the bat. Pitch is out in this situation. Infield pop-up. That was an easy catch. The runners go back to their bases. Helfrey retires the batter on a foul fly. Frank has had a base hit already in this game. He already has 2 walk-off hits this season. Off to the left to second, hit to center field. Indianapolis get another run. Frank, batting in the clutch, gets a hit to center field. Williams drove in a run in his last at-bat. He already has 3 walk-off hits this season. This is his 3rd at-bat in this game. Strike. Count 2-1. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. The count is even. Here comes the next pitch. Strike 3. That's the end of the inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. At the end of the 4th inning, Indianapolis 5, the Mets 0. The Mets are trailing by 5 runs.
Ryan Church.
Liner to right field. The Mets put their leadoff batter on base. Next at bat, John Buck. Count 0-2. The ball makes contact near the grip. He got it. The first base runner is off the base. Our next batter, Zuniga. It's a strike. He put that first pitch right in there. Going to the opposite field. Between shortstop and third, hit to left field. Riding a 3-game hitting streak is now at the plate. He let that one go by. It's a ball. Is in a big hole. Count 1-2. Toss to second. How about first? He's out. Double play. There's the 3rd out. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. We enter the bottom of the 5th inning. The Mets 0, Indianapolis 5. Indianapolis are now up to bat. He smacks the first pitch. The second baseman makes the play to first base. Out. 1 away. Minix grounds to second and is retired. Next at bat, Joey. Count 2-0. The fielder settles under it. 2 away. Helfrey retires the batter on a foul fly. Next up, Paulie. That's a strike. Pulled inside. This one lands in the stands. Foul. Swing and a miss. Strike three. No runs, no hits, no errors. Indianapolis 5, the Mets 0. The sixth inning is coming up next. Mike Pelfrey is now at the plate. He went into this game in the fourth inning. Outside corner for a strike. He's behind in the count. Pitch is out in this situation. Swings and misses. He's gone. Riding an 8-game hitting streak is now at the plate.
Castillo.
Blooper to first. He got it. 2 away. Angel Pugan has struck out twice in this game. This is his third at-bat in this game. It's a strike. He put that first pitch right in there. He's behind in the count. Good swing. Foul ball. Pitch is out in this situation. Swing and a miss, strike three. No runs, no hits, no errors. We enter the bottom of the sixth inning. The Mets 0, Indianapolis 5. They are leading off in this inning from the top of their batting lineup. Kester has been in top form as a batter this season. Here we go for the first pitch. Dribbler off the bat. Thrown to second. A runner with great speed is on base. Hit the first pitch. Foul ball. He swung on it. He's behind in the count. Pitch is out in this situation. Count 1-2. Off the head of the bat. Throws to second. Count 0-1. Runner goes. He's behind in the count. Close call, but he's safe. That's a stolen base. Off to the right of the pitcher. They're thrown to first. 2 away. Terry has been in top form as a batter this season. Riding a 7-game hitting streak is now at the plate. Great catch! That's the end of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Indianapolis 5, the Mets 0. And the game heads into the 7th inning. Carlos Beltran has been in top form as a batter this season. There's a timeout on the field. Indianapolis are putting in a new pitcher. Nakai, here's another pitching change. His ERA so far is 0.58. He connects with the first pitch. There it goes! The Mets are finally coming out swinging. He touches home base after circling around the bases. Carlos Delgado has struck out twice in this game. It's a strike. He put that first pitch right in there. Count 0-1. He was jammed, but still hit the ball. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Our next batter, Ryan Church.
Ryan Church.
This is his third at-bat in this game. Count 1-1. Count 2-1. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. He caught it. 2 away. Next at bat, John Buck.
John Buck.
There's the first pitch, and it's a strike. It's a strike. Count 1-2. The count is even. There's the next pitch. Thrown to first. Out. There's the third out. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We enter the bottom of the 7th inning. The Mets 1, Indianapolis 5.
And join the singer.
Timeout. The Mets are putting in a new pitcher. Smith, here's another pitching change.
35, Joe Smith.
Here we go, the first pitch. Ball. Count 2-1. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. The fielder is in position. He got it. 1 away. Williams has been in top form as a batter this season. He already has 3 walk-off hits this season. It's going outside. Ball. Pulled inside. They're thrown to first. Out. 2 away. Williams grounds to third and is retired. Our next batter, Minix. Count 1-0. Strike. Outfield fly just over shortstop. That ball went too far to the left. Just a bit low and outside. Ball. Minix is looking at the pitches very well today. Pulled inside. How about first? Out. There's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of the 7th inning, Indianapolis 5, the Mets 1. The Mets are down by 4 runs. Saniga got a single in his last at-bat. Ball. Count 1-0. It's a strike. Count 1-1. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Strike. Count 2-2. Ground ball heading for shortstop. Out. 1 away. Saniga grounds to short and is retired. Next up, Juan Castro, riding a 3-game hitting streak, is now at the plate. Foul. Two away. Joe Smith is now at the plate. He went into this game in the 7th inning. Pulled inside. Thrown to first. Out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We enter the bottom of the 8th inning. The Mets 1, Indianapolis 5. Indianapolis are now up to bat. Joey has had a double already in this game. Just gets the outside corner for a strike. Thrown to first. Out. 1 away. Joey is retired on an infield grounder. Sweeney is now at the plate. He went into this game in the 7th inning. Slider right through the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sweeney completely mistimed his swings. Kester got a single in his last at-bat. It's a strike. Just missed the inside corner. Ball. It's a strike. going to center field. Kester gets a base hit, his third of the day. It's a strike. Runner goes. He's behind in the count. Just got in before the tag. Safe. That's a stolen base. Nakai is now at the plate. He went into this game in the 7th inning. Timeout. Indianapolis are putting in a new hitter. Miyake has been in top form as a batter this season. Just gets the outside corner for a strike. He put that first pitch right in there. Count 0-1. Right between second base and shortstop, hit to center field. They're sending it back to home plate. Indianapolis extend their lead to 5. Terry has been in top form as a batter this season. They could put it away once and for all this time. Riding a 7-game hitting streak is now at the plate. That one clearly missed the strike zone. Ball. He missed that one, but good. Count 2-1. He drives it to the opposite field. Between shortstop and third, hit to left field. Indianapolis get 2 consecutive hits. Frank has had a base hit already in this game. He already has 2 walk-off hits this season. Good swing. They're thrown to first. That's the end of the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 3 men left on base. At the end of the 8th inning, Indianapolis 6, the Mets 1. Timeout. Indianapolis are putting in a new pitcher. Zap, here's another pitching change.
23, Zap.
That's a strike. Count 0-1. That's a strike. Count 0-2. Swings and misses. He's gone. Next up, Angel Pagan.
Angel Pagan.
He's behind in the count. Ground ball straight to the pitcher. Out. 2 away. Pagan is retired on an infield grounder. Carlos Beltran has struck out in his 2 plate appearances so far. This next pitch could decide it. Count 0-2. Low into the zone, caught looking. Good solid pitching. And that's the ball game. Indianapolis, at last, they've broken their losing streak. The winning pitcher is Pauly. Now he is on the verge of winning his 20th game. The losing pitcher is Hernandez, his 7th loss this season. As you've just seen, today's game was won by Indianapolis. I'm Jack Merluzzi, and I've been your commentator. See ya.